Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 17. Ahmed tells the genies who is the real sinner. The genies of the world of God created by genies and the genies of the real universe dream believe that the human who commit a sin in their reality are the sinners. But they aren't sinners who commit sin because of the genies or commit sins because of the world of God created by genies who control the humans and run them and force them to sin by controlling them like controlling dolls, so that they can run the humans according to their time and earn the property of truth by making the humans believe that their God and genies in their worlds of God are real. And tell the humans that their God is real. Who is in reality is just a thinking of understanding of someone which the humans call genie. That genie whom Ahmed calls the thinking of the letter of a word is also a genie that can be seen in the reality of the humans when genie become truth and have property of truth. Who is only a fake genie if he doesn't have the property of truth and made of understanding of someone. Who is a thinking who has come into the reality of human from the dream of humans from inside dream of universe. And until the genie doesn't becomes real if he doesn't have the property of truth. That he gets when people believe that he is true and thinking of understanding of someone who is genie is known as God in reality of humans when becoming truth. So if according to the world of God created by the genies the world of God created by the genies is the real world, then humans are in a fake world. Which is a lie, which is not a real world. So if humans commit sins in the human world, then the sin should be a lie for the genies because the human world is a lie world and is not a truth but only a fake world. But why do genies call the humans sinners when they commit a sin or when they remember the memory of sin which is lie? Because according to the genies the real world which is the world of God created by the genies. When some genies makes humans commit a sin in the human world, then human is a sinner. Because according to the genies of the world of God created by the genies the human world is a lie and not true. Then everything is fake in the human world which is fake world. The humans who are called sinners in the human world know that the world of God created by the genies is not the true world and world based on dream of humans. And isn't real. And it is a lie. That's why genies survive in the world of God created by the genies by taking the property of truth and so that they could rule over humans. Those humans who believe in them that their God is real that has come only as a genie and became the reality. Which if becomes wrong or lie in the human world then the genies will get die and erased, and if someone believes them to be true and if they become true with their understanding then they appear again in the dream of humans which is inside dream of universe. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 18. The beginning and end of the gods of the world of God created by the genies. The original God made the humans with his belief. And the thinking of the humans were dreams and dreams were the genies, who neither had any thinking nor understanding, and neither life, and the genies who were thinking believed what humans believed. Because of which the genies got the property of truth by believing in the humans. And genies used the property of truth to get everything that humans had like understanding and consciousness and life. And when genies got understanding with the property of truth then the genies told the humans in their dreams that they are genies. By knowing this the humans got the dream that if they bring the dreams which they have seen and heard into reality, then it would be very nice. And the humans brought those thinking that were dreams of them that they liked into reality of universe, like bringing the name of the dream into reality which they have seen or giving the dream a name in their thinking after imagining it. And the genies who were the thinking of humans became famous when their humans become true. And when anyone believed in the human's dream to be true, like by thinking the dream of human in reality of universe is a good name or love the name, then the genie of human which is in dream of humans power which is belief kept increasing and they kept getting famous by bringing more genies of same dream. And if anyone believed the genie which is dream of human to be very true then the genie started appearing in his dream. And whatever the humans believed about the genies had become truth and their reality if humans won from the genie in the dream of humans from truth. And genies who are dreams came into the human's reality by getting property of truth, which is believed from humans on becoming true, like when human believes genies to be true and genies get believe that they are true. When this genie got a lot of property of truth, then they became known as the god. And the genie who was known as God wouldn't only win their name that came from the dreams into the reality ends in the human world. And whoever knew his thinking who is genie, like not remembering the genie's name who is a god, then the genie will not get the property of truth from anyone, and he will be forced to believe in some human so that the genie continues living and has understanding and consciousness. And if thinking which is genie doesn't have property of truth and becomes lie, then they die. And genie will become alive when any human will remember genie dream by remembering his name to be true. Then the genie who is God reappears and dream of humans again. And genie who is God will remember what he was. The genie who is thinking will get the property of truth again in the dream when he believes in someone like humans who believes in seeing and hearing to be true. If the genie's name is to be finished forever, who was known as the God, or started calling himself as God, then first his name will have to be erased from the human world and from the mind of every human who has remembers him. And the genie will not get the property of truth from the human. And when genie will become life from his understanding, then genie who is known as God will die. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 19. No one is good in the world of God created by the genies. Often the people of dreams live in the world of God created by the genies because they are made of understanding of someone like of human, who are not like humans but whose origination is a thinking. And the genie says that he belongs to the good God, a God from whom they have come from, who doesn't think bad and believes in whom they have come from. And their God also says that he is good, and never commits sin or do bad, which are called bad thinking to humans. But when the reality of these genies and their gods becomes known, then the time of these people changes, because of which they automatically become bad from good. Because of their bad memories others remember, and they loses from someone memory of truth. Genies do anything to correct their time, like doing a bad thing by making someone think bad or understand bad or do something bad, so that their time changes back and they become good again. One who does bad things is called an evil sinner in the human world, who can never become good. And like everyone knows, good people never do wrong things to win, because only an evil sinner does wrong things, and they say that we are holy people of our God. And there is no good or bad act for our God, which proves that the God of these good people isn't good. And nothing belongs to them is good, because good can never become bad to win. If someone has the character of an evil sinner, and if he becomes an evil sinner to win, then he is only a genie, who has only become good by taking the property of truth from humans or anyone who tells his human or anyone that he is good and real, so that he can take the belief of humans or anyone which is the property of truth by making them believe that they are good and were never bad. Because good can forgive someone's sin. But if someone is not good, then how will they forgive someone's sins? And if some genie who still says they are good, if they are remembered memory of sin of anyone, then they automatically change even after knowing truth. So no one is good in the world of God created by the genies. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 20. How the time of human changes in the human world. Humans don't start believing in anyone just after being born, because they don't have understanding and consciousness in mind like young humans have. And the religion of the genies in which humans are born, they don't get their property of truth, because in the world of God created by the genies all gods get property of truth by believing in the humans who believe their religion gods' names to be true. And they control their humans who believe in them with humans' belief which they get from humans by believing in them, which is property of truth. And they make their humans do anything. The property of truth only belongs to original God, from whom all humans get belief, which is the property of truth. And when the genies believe the humans who believe in truth which is seen or heard to them in their reality, then humans gets property of truth. Like the humans get the property of truth when they see the real universe dream, which is the belief of the original God and original God. So if the human gives birth to a baby, then in reality it is from the property of truth of the original God's belief that humans gets by seeing and hearing real universe dream, which is belief of original God and original God. When humans believe in some other religion or some other god of the world of God of genies created by the genies, then their time changes, because of which their new life runs according to the god of their new religion. So whatever the human does in the human world, they does according to their god whom they believe as their god controls them. Because the genies controls the humans from the world of God of genies created by the genies according to their made time and control them to live like they want them to live. If genies survive by making the humans commit a sin, then they survive by believing in their God to be true and forcing humans to commit a sin. And if the genies of the God of that religion don't die after forcing humans to commit a sin, then they know that their God is also not real, and everything in the world happens by the genies and there is no original God in reality. That's why the other genies of the world of God of genies created by the genies change the time of some other god's humans by forcing them to think something bad or understand something bad. So that the god of their religion changes their time, or the genies of their god change their time by knowing his understanding and thinking. And later, when the god of the religion of the human came to know the truth, then god of the religion said that some evil has taken your control, and doesn't says that your time was changed by the genie of god of some other religion or any genie of other god. And in reality the gods of the world of God created by the genies don't have any right on the humans, because they are the belief of original God, and belief is property of truth of seen and heard in universe and inside dream of universe. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 21. For the humans, the genies of the world of God created by the genies are only players. For the humans, genies are thinking of understanding of someone. Because genies come from thinking of humans and made of understanding of humans or someone. And when the humans think, then their thinking are genies that are not visible to them but visible inside dream of universe. And they can be felt if believed in them to be true. And the humans thinking, which are genie, they neither have understanding nor think, and has nothing else until they believe in those from whom they have come from. When humans get property of truth, then their genies who are only thinking of understanding of humans believe in humans, and they get everything by believing in understanding of the humans to be true, and when they become true they got property of truth from becoming truth. And all the genies of the world of God created by the genies who are thinking are only thinking for the humans. Because they are not in the reality of the humans, and they are controlled only on the thinking and understanding of humans. Understanding that responds on understanding to someone is also called thinking. And the world of God created by the genies is only a dream world, which the genies created after recognizing the humans and knowing about their dream world. So that their rule continues on humans and on everyone who are in the reality of universe, so that they stay alive and not get in control of humans or anyone who lives in the reality of universe. When some genie staying with the property of truth in the human world returns to the world of God created by the genies, then genie lives in the dream of humans that can be controlled by the thinking of truth of any humans or anyone who thinks. And the genies who stays or come into the reality of the humans, they controlled the genies of the world of God created by the genies like players from their thinking, if they are able to think, and from their understanding after knowing about human world. So that the genies in their dream world stays safe and alive. And their dream world runs properly, on which none of humans have any control of their dream world. A dream world can be defeated by anyone's truth. That truth which is either fake or real, but only original truth that defeated anyone's truth if it is lie. And in reality, whichever genie stays in the world of God created by the genies, they are only players of genies or humans who are controlled by the genies from the human world, or controlled by discussions of understanding. If the world of God created by the genies were true and real, then the world of God created by the genies would have been exactly like the human world. That wouldn't have defeated the genies in the world of God created by the genies by someone's understanding of truth even after becoming lie. And if the genies living in the world of God created by the genies were real, then they wouldn't have lost from any discussion of understanding or thinking of any genie or human from the human world, and would have automatically controlled the humans without losing from any discussion of understanding of the humans or genies. In simple words, the genies wouldn't have needed any human or genie from the human world to lost from humans or genies on any understanding they come to know from human world. This proves that all the genies in the world of God created by the genies are fake. And they need some human or genie in the human world from whom they understand the humans and by discussion through the genie or human from human world and make their dream world correct to rule on humans or living beings in universe. That's why even the God of the genies gets defeated by someone's discussion of truth because they are not real when they stays in the dream world and lose from anyone truth, and their power works only when anyone believes in them to be true on anyone by them, and if nobody believes in them to be true then they have understanding which is property of truth, and if it becomes lie then they lost from anyone. Anyone comes under the control of human or genie in the world of God created by the genies by discussion of truth. Because the world of God created by the genies is only a dream, and if dream have any doubt then it does not stays correctly and can be controlled by anyone truth. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 22. Why the genies call mind's world as world of God created by genies. When genies come into the human's world from their world of God, which some genies call mind's world, in which they stay and from where they rule on all humans, then humans say that the mind's world is based on their dreams and runs on their dreams. Then some genies who are born from genies in the dream world of humans, which lives inside dream of universe and human dream, which many people call it as the mind's world. They say that they are in the mind's world of humans but not in the world of God, and God has given them time to live, which is a total lie and wrong, because Ahmed's original truth says that the mind's world itself is the dream world, which is based on the human dreams. And the dream world itself is the world of God created by the genies, which humans say is based on human dreams. Because no one can come into the mind's world without believing in some gods who believe in the original God or believes in dreams to be true. Which proves that the mind's world is run by gods who accepts the original God and believes in the original God. And without believing in the original God, the genies who are thinking of understanding of the mind's world, who are genies, can't survive. Mind world is dream world. And those genies who give birth to their kids in their world, which is the mind's world for the humans, they believe in someone or the other, who believe mind world to be true. Who believes in the original God and accepts him and stays alive in the mind's world or in the human's world with belief. They give birth to babies, and that is why genies born kids from many parts of their bodies and not born kids like humans born kids in natural method. So without accepting someone or without believing in someone, genies can't live in the mind's world, which Ahmed calls world of God created by the genies, and can't live in the human world as well. And bad and good things that the genies do in the human world on the humans, all genies do by believing in all gods who believe in the original God and accepting and believing in the original God. Which is why they stay alive and live. So if genies don't have belief, then they don't live, and belief comes only when genies becomes true. And if the genies do a bad thing by believing in someone, then the genie who gets belief from someone who believes in the original God or from the original God, he is responsible for that genie doing bad thing. Because genies stay alive because of the believers who believes in truth. Belief, which Ahmed calls the property of truth. Whoever genies comes into the human world, they come for the dreams of humans. Because whatever things come in front of the humans from the dreams, humans call those as dreams, and they are artificial because they are not like humans, having understanding and consciousness and life like humans. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 23. The different names the genies have kept for the original God. The original God has no name. but he is known by several names because of the original genies who don't accept anyone to be original God and says that they themselves are original gods and says their names are in different language, which means original God, who went against the other original genies from their truth to rule and declared by themselves as original God. The original genies know that when they are true, then everyone gets understanding and thinking from them, because until their truth does not become lie by anyone, which they don't tell to anyone, and they control everyone's thinking and understanding and the world and anything else by their power of truth to control the worlds according to their decision. The original genie, who is the most truth in the world of God, who doesn't follow anyone and believes he is only true, who is actually made of understanding of someone, and if his truth does not become lie by anyone, then he rules by their power of understanding of truth. The original God has no name in reality, and his power doesn't become lie by anyone because he is understanding a fake dream, and fake dream doesn't exist. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 24, The Journey of Time Travel. As this universe is a fake dream in originality, only genies can time travel in this fake dream inside the dream of universe made by the genies, which they call it as the world of God created by the genies. Like the time that runs now is neither the time of the past nor the time of the future. In the world of God created by the genies in the current time, the genies kept the future time with a genie who runs the future based on his dream. And whichever genie wants to go in the future in the world of God created by the genies, they goes into the dream of that genie, which is made by the genie time, which is not real and can be changed at any time because of the understanding or thinking of any human known in world of God of genies created by genies. That's why the genies who believe that there is a future and says that they have come from the future stays in the genie's dream that is in the present time, and that the future genies are only thinking in the dream of genies, from which genie makes the dream of the future based on the every human understanding and thinking. And the genie who runs the future brings the genie of the future who lives in his dream into his time from his belief. If genies in current time does not comes to no understanding or thinking like what they have made from the world of God created by genies, then the future time does not continues like they wanted, and future in originality does not exist made by genies from the world of God of genies created by genies. Original God has not made time of anyone, and nature continues because of genies who wants from anyone through truth. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 25. How does the genie shows miracle by his belief? Genie is a thinking of understanding of someone and doesn't stay in the human's reality but lives in the dream of humans, which is inside dream of universe. And when the genies come into the human's reality, then they don't eat and don't drink water and don't go to empty their stomach, and this is how the genies' belief increases by accepting someone to be true. And they don't see everything in this world like the humans sees after coming into reality. And for them the humans' world look like of material or looks like painting, depending on what they believe, and genies shows miracles by walking on water and flying in the air using their belief, because they don't see everything in the world like humans sees. What humans will do if they see humans' world as of material or painting from their mind, they will believe it's fake and do anything. So genies believe they can do a lot of things in front of the humans and call their gods to be original gods and tells humans they are true and real. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 26, which is the real God's book. The original God has no book, and if someone says that there is a book of original God, then the sentences of that book are genies who gets understanding from writer who reads the book after understanding or writing it, and after understanding the meaning of the sentence of the book, the genie of the sentence calls himself the sentence, and whichever genie comes from that genie are all fake genies of that genie who say that we are the family of the sentence genie. If the genies of the sentences were real, then they would have automatically got the understanding from the original God that the genie of the book never received from original God, who got understanding from his writer, which proves that one who has written the book also gives the belief that his book is real, and he says that the original God has sent his book or has written it, or book is the real story of the original God. If the book was real and was about the original God, then the genie of the sentence of the book wouldn't have fought to win against the other genies of other books of any other God who calls themselves as original God. Because the books of the original God wouldn't have fought with each other sent by one original God and would have come from one God who wouldn't have made their genie fight, and book who comes from the original God is believe of original God which cannot be changed. There are no books of the original God. And if someone proves that the original God gets his book written by the one God of time, then whoever has been the one God of time, all their books are from the original God. And if someone says that the book of the one God of time is not the book of the original God, then the book that one God of time wrote or got it written is not believe of original God, whose belief is that beginning of universe is fake dream in originality, and universe is just a dream in reality in his understanding, which is his belief which he got from seeing and hearing fake dream. Original God never have different beliefs of him for few people, and he would never ask his book sentence genies to fight with other of his book's sentence genies. Sentence genies means the name of books. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 27. There is no truth in the universe, and even original God is not real. When the first genie in the universe, who is original God, got his understanding and consciousness and life, then he believed whatever he could see and hear as truth. But there was no one who could call his truth a lie or tell more truth than him. That's why he ran the universe with the truth that he believed. Everything in this universe is linked to each other according to time from anyone understanding or thinking. Which means that if someone's time changes, then everyone's time changes. Because a change in someone's time, like because of someone's truth, any genie who wins from his truth changes time of anyone because of the truth. And when time changes because of genie, everyone's time changes. Until someone doesn't prove the truth to the genie to be a lie, then the time doesn't changes back again to the time of genie who rules or original. Just like that, no one changed the original God's time, and God has continued to believe in his understanding and believe to be true until now. And by original God believe everyone time continued after seeing and hearing. If original God believed something to be true, then he should have completely known about that thing, but original God didn't try to know the whole truth about things that is seen and heard to him in his reality or from mind, because truth is that which never becomes lie by anyone's truth, and someone doesn't prove the new truth proving that he is true and wins. That's why there is no truth in the universe, and even original God is not true, because the reality of the universe is a fake dream. But in a fake dream nothing is real, and even God is not real. And if God is not real, then whether there is God or not, it doesn't matter. Just like humans believe that there is God, and some humans believes that God is not real. And if someone forces to believe in original God, then he is evil sinner, because original God is not true, as he is fake in originality. So believerism religion and Ahmed believe that the time that is presently running is wrong, which will get corrected if original God correctly believes in original truth, and he will be able to tell about himself to the sinners and non-sinners in human world, to humans, by believing in truth that he is fake dream first spirit who is fake in originality, and that is why he is not seen or heard to sinners or everyone, because in originality he is fake dream first spirit who is fake. And if fake spirit proves himself as truth and not fake, then he is not visible to everyone. But if he proves about himself and his original truth, then when everyone believes in his truth, he can show himself to everyone, even to sinners and non-sinners in the universe. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 28. True Belief of Genies. Genies are inside dream of universe, a dream which is not seen or heard to humans or to anyone in reality of universe. Genies are in dream of humans just like they are inside dream of universe, because humans are in reality of universe and genies are in dream of humans, and dream of humans is inside dream of universe, which humans does not sees or hears, and dreams which genies comes to know inside dream of universe. If genies believes by believing we are in dream and dream is true, and if dream is true and bring anything from reality of humans and dream will not be changed and does not believe in a gods or anyone, then they can bring anything into their reality inside dream of universe, like food from reality of humans or money from reality of humans or clothes from reality of humans having the same smell and material which is found in reality of humans available for other humans. Truth gives control and dream becomes true by genies only when genies are true from any other genies. Genies just have to believe in truth, which Ahmed said, and they will be able to bring anything from reality of humans into their dream, even from their enemies or even from unseen, and even fresh and clean with taste from place where bad smell comes, to prove original God. Truth is true and believerism religion is true religion of Ahmed. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 29. How easy it is for genies to win from anyone by playing question and answer memory game. When universe will be updated by Ahmed's belief, then genies will understand like they can understand now by checking how easy it is to win from any other genie through playing question and answer memory game. Genies doesn't have to get punishment or keep their humans in trouble or anything else, and not need to do punishment in reality or not let any genies give their humans trouble or anything else after they lost, or their humans or anybody else if their family lost from anyone. They can simply play question and answer memory game with genie who is giving them punishment or giving their humans trouble or anything else by knowing truth about how did they lost from anyone if they lost, or how their humans did anything wrong if they did wrong, because of whom they are getting punishment, and find the original truth that whether they are getting punishment because of someone who has done cheating by their genies or humans of them to win from them by control. And when they come to know truth and have understanding of truth and intelligence from understanding or genius, and if they have consciousness and brain, then they can win from those who gives them punishment or make their humans in trouble. Through playing question and answer memory game, where if any genie becomes lie, then immediately the genie who is true can win the winning from other genie who tries to give them punishment or trouble their humans or from anybody else, and ask the genie to leave by saying you lost, or say don't trouble their human, and the genies will be forced to stop giving punishment or leave giving punishment when they lost from truth. Genies can even decide through other genies if they lost from them, they don't have to give them punishment or stop giving trouble to their humans whom they are troubling. No need of physical interaction for genies to get punishment or do whatever for their humans, for humans to remove their humans from trouble. Holy Book Ahmed, Chapter 30. Everything is not a genie. Genies believes since the beginning of planet Earth everything is a genie, which means everything that is seen or heard separately is a genie, and they believe the universe to be dream and unable to prove how first genie came and existed, whom they call as original God of universe, because a genie cannot exist without anywhere, and genies knows if they are lie or wrong, and if anyone is true then them who proves how first genie came or existed, then they win. Unseen is not a genie, because unseen is in reality of universe and transparent to everyone, which is in reality of universe, and even if anyone tries to make unseen transparent as a genie, then it is unseen transparent only, because unseen transparent is the place of oxygen and nothing before oxygen, which is not seen until it is believed to be true, and those who makes everything as a genie cannot make unseen transparent as a genie, because unseen transparent cannot become as a genie, and even if anyone says unseen transparent in under country genie, then that genie is under whom, and if they are under first genie, then where that first genie has come from automatically without existence. And those genies who believes in everything as a genie, where any memory from reality of universe is real for them in the worlds of God, like fake memory and true memory of humans to be true, and humans understands or humans thinks, and humans can understand good or humans can think good, or humans can understand bad or humans can think bad, and if any genies forces any humans by going inside their body and forces them to understand bad or forces them to think bad, then humans humans understand bad and humans think bad, and genies who believes everything as a genie believes human only understood bad or think bad. It is the proof their knowledge is lie and wrong, because genies who believes in everything as a genie believes in every memory of humans to be true and every understanding and every thinking of humans to be true, even if it is their lie understanding or their lie thinking or their true understanding or their true thinking. That is why those who believes in everything as a genie and comes from past to current time or comes from future to past time is wrong and lie, and they don't know what is real world of God, about which is real universe, but not just inside dream of universe, or which lives in dream of humans, which is seen or heard only.